Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, the honesty apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings out of David, which are the elect, the men, women, and children that are going to be saved in these last days. And citations to your brothers out there pushing this truth in righteousness and sincerity. All right, basically, I was just reading, in the book of Revelations, came across the scripture, and, I just thought about it, meditated on it a little, and I just want to do a quick lesson on it. Lord willing, be edifying to the elect. All right, so basically it goes into reincarnation. Okay, but I'm gonna read a little above. All right, verse 9. Just through the spirit. All right, because I didn't really haven't really planned it out and all that, like writing all these scriptures. Sometimes you just go off the spirit. It's not always that you script your whole lessons and everything. You just go through the spirit. Don't be scared to go through the spirit. All right. So this is Revelation chapter 10 verse 9. It says, and I went unto the angel, and it's talking about the apostle John. Okay, it says when he was on the Isle of Patmos. Okay, it says, and I went unto the angel and said unto him, give me the little book. And he said unto me, take it and eat it up, and it shall make thy belly bitter, but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey. Meaning this truth, basically, because when you first come into this truth, you first hear this truth. That's you eating that book, all right, and it tastes sweet in your mouth. Oh, spiritual power, as many women as you can get, be lowering you body like the kingdom, how shy, all that stuff. It's sweet in your mouth, but it's bitter in your belly, because over time, as it leaves your mouth and enters your belly, you start living out this truth. You start realizing the people coming against you, you being different from this world, the hate that you get from this world, and all this, seeing the wickedness that is all around you, knowing that it's not supposed to be that way, basically being awake in hell. That's part of that bitterness, all right, in the belly. Okay, but going on, it says verse 10, and I took the little book out of the angel's hand and ate it up, and it was in my mouth sweet as honey. Salakia. And as soon as I had eaten it, my belly was bitter. Okay? Verse 11, here's the point. It says, and he said unto me, thou must prophesy again before many peoples and nations and tongues and kings. What does that mean? What the angel told John, he must prophesy again. Okay? Before many nations and peoples and tongues and kings. Okay? That wasn't talking about currently at that time. Okay? That was talking about in the reincarnation. All right? Because the scriptures tell you how, let me see, matter of fact, let me just get that, see if I can find it. There it is, 1 Corinthians 14:32. It says, and the spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets. Okay? So basically what it was saying in Revelation, was it the 8th chapter? No, it's not, yeah. What it was saying in Revelation, Revelation 10:11, when he said, thou must prophesy again before many people, nations, and tongues and kings, that's basically talking about in the reincarnation. Okay? Because believe it or not, John, the Apostle John, is here on the earth today. Prophesying, doing the same thing he was doing back then, because that's his lot. And the scripture said what? He was gonna have to do it again. Okay? That's reincarnation. How was he gonna do it again? How is he gonna do it again if not through reincarnation? Okay? You see, once you understand the doctrine, all right, you see that path you're supposed to follow. It's not difficult. When you read the scriptures, you come across certain scripture, you know what the concept is supposed to be like. So the scripture is really just the puzzle fit into piece, because you know what piece is missing. So when you read the scripture, okay, because you have something to go off. You know what you're supposed to be looking for, so to speak. But these people out here in the world, they don't have the understanding of the scriptures, so they're just randomly, running around like madmen. They don't have any guidelines. These so-called Christians and whatnot, they don't have any guidelines. That's why they don't understand these scriptures. Okay, so I'm gonna get the next precept. I believe it was in the book of Daniel, chapter 12, verse 13. Okay, it says, "But go thou." Salakia, I don't know, keep you on it. It says, "But go thou thy way till the end be, for thou shalt rest and stand in thy lot at the end of the days." And what was Daniel's lot? Okay, Daniel was a prophet. All right, and it says he's gonna stand in his lot at the end of the days. When is that? In the current time we're in right now. Why? Because Daniel's gonna be doing the same thing he was doing back then. How is he gonna do that? By coming back in the flesh, reincarnation. Okay, I believe it's re meaning back, and carnate or carnation, and meaning flesh or in the flesh. Okay, back in the flesh. That's what reincarnation is. Okay, like recycling. You just come back in a different body. It's not a difficult concept to grasp. Okay. I think I had another precept here in the Apocrypha. All right, there it is. Second Ezra, chapter 16, verse 13. All right, it says, "For strong is his right hand." All right, the main point is really in verse 17, but I'll start at verse 13. All right, so it says, "For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world." This is talking about the nuclear missiles. And it says, they shall not miss. Why? Because ICBM, intercontinental ballistic missile, it has a tracking system in it. Okay, it targets. They set the target, and it goes and tracks the target and hits it. How in the world is it going to be? Why would they be launching an ICBM missile from a different continent? All right, without if it couldn't target if it couldn't hit its target, why are you shooting something from so far away? It obviously has a targeting system. All right, and on top of that, the Lord gonna have His spirit within the missiles to hit exactly where He wants them to hit. Okay, so it says, when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world, behold, the plagues are sent, and shall not return again. Okay, so hey, all these prophecies, these judgments that are written in the book, man, they've already been written. It's set in stone. It's not going. The Lord says, word is not going to come back void. It's not. You can't undo it. Okay, so going on, it says, until they come upon the earth, the fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. Doesn't mean the whole earth is going to be destroyed. Okay, because the scriptures tell you how the earth abideth forever. All right, but America, the whole of America, that's going to be destroyed. Okay, so verse 16 it says, like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backwards, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again. So when somebody shoots an arrow, the arrow don't go in reverse. Okay, it doesn't do a 180 and come back at the person who shot it. No, it goes to target. All right. Verse 17 it says, now Ezra was seeing all this. All right, this was basically like a vision. The angel was showing him. All right, and he was seeing all this. Okay, and he said, "Woe is me, woe is me. Who will deliver me in those days?" Hold on, why did Ezra say that? When Ezra was getting all this information, those were all prophecies. What we just read right now is all prophecies that haven't even happened yet. Now, when Ezra was alive, that was a while back. So why would he say, woe is me, if when his life ends, he ain't coming back on the earth again? So what does he mean by who will deliver me in those days? Huh? Well, he should be dead. He shouldn't even be here in these days to be worrying about who's going to deliver him in those days, right? You see? But it goes to show you, because Ezra's knew, all right? If you really take a look at it, the prophets, the men of old, they knew about reincarnation. Why? Because they read the scriptures. Okay? Everybody who dealt with the scriptures understood reincarnation. It's a normal thing. All right? It says, verse 18, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come? That's future tense. But hold on. Wouldn't Esdras be dead? So why is he worrying about what he's going to do when these evils shall come? Because he knew he was going to be here in this day and age doing the same thing. He was prophesying, all right? He knew about it, okay? Which is why he said these things, man. That is common sense. How are you going to argue against this? Okay? He said, what shall I do when these evils shall come? Hmm? Hey, it's really plain in the scriptures, but this really goes to show you how if the Most High doesn't open your eyes, all right, like the apostle said, like Apostle BAQAR said in one of his videos, he said, hey, it's either the Most High and his son are dealing with you or they're not. That's it. You know, either you see it or you don't see it. Either your eyes are open or they're blind. That's really it. Okay? And when you see it clear as day. When you're blind, you don't see shit. All right? That's how the Most High set it up, man. Because, hey, everybody in this truth understands this, and it's crystal clear in our minds. But those who are not in this truth, the wicked, the blinded, all right, they don't get this. No matter how low you break it down to them, they're not gonna understand it. Okay, because it wasn't given to them. All right, which is also one of the reasons why we always gotta cherish this truth, man, and never take it for granted. Okay. Because I'm talking about reincarnation right now, but hey, Esdras was a man of the Lord, man, a prophet, okay, and he said, "Woe is me! Who's going to deliver? Who will deliver me in those days?" Hey, the days that are coming up, man, there's some terrible days. All right, Jacob's trouble, man, trouble is not fun. Okay, when you're in trouble, that's not fun. All right, but Lord willing, we be of that elect that the Lord has mercy on, and he protects us and guides us in that day, man. Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna just end it there. Okay, that was really it. The only precepts I really wanted to get. All right, just wanted to do a quick lesson on that. All right, because the scriptures are playing with it, man. Okay, but hope that's edifying to the elect. I want to say, call Lord Yahweh Shem El Shai and Shalom.